Hello. Sorry, I'm tweaking stuff on YouTube as we go here. Okay. Just keep on moving. We keep on moving. There we go. Throw some music in it, you know? Let's get some music in there. Okay. We should be good. We should be off to the races here. Dragon. So we have 3 clues we've got to do. And then we're going to go, if there's time, chip away at our Revenant task. And then after that, but it'd be faster just to kill a green dragon than a brutal green dragon. I always elect to kill a brutal green dragon. I bet it's just faster to do a regular green dragon. Okay, so we're back from yesterday. Yesterday was not terrible, not the best day. I would say pretty good, actually. Hammered out 102 RTOs off stream. What is this? Are these amethyst darts? Should be. Yeah, okay. More importantly, finally managed to get our Voidwaker piece sorted. So we are cooking now. We are 1 piece away from eternal happiness and joy. It's a very long kill. Definitely should be killing regular green dragons. Beasts are going. What is happening? Waiting for a whole bunch of damage to start registering there. Right, so we have 2 elite clues we've got to do. RTO pumped out 3, I think. Yeah, he did all of them. So we got to get these clues done, then we can do revs, and then we can go back to hunting the bear. But I feel like, well, RTO is kind of a weird one, right? Because it's not going to get any faster with the rev task done. I suppose if we finish the rev task and get an RTO task, that'd be faster. But generally, it's not going to get much faster at all. Sorry, I'm popping by Twitch to make sure it's working. I'm popping by YouTube to make sure it's working. It looks like everything is great. We're cooking. We'll do this for a while. I'd love to get the Revenant task done. If we get a Void Waker today, we'll just move along and play something else probably. Maybe try it at Fasani's a couple of times, but then move along. What's you need, girl? Mine a mithril ore. Our 45th dragon pickaxe now. I really like that little pet there. I really want that one there. I think the fastest mithril ore is probably just the mining guild is usually the one I go to. There's probably something faster or closer, but meh. If we get this done, if we get the Void Waker done, Mace or Blade is the next one. Yeah, casket number 1. Wasn't terrible, right? I could have done these off stream as well, but your boy got busy. Life gets busy. I feel like getting 100 RTO kills was more important. Go ahead and drop that one and take this one. Kill an avian sea. Ugh. Just the forever obnoxious God Wars suite of items to make sure we're safe and comfy over there. Should put us at a nice little number of elite clues, though. I think this makes up for all the Spindle ones. Spindle wasn't dropping anything for clues. Really got to figure out, I guess once we get a Ring of Wealth, we just got to figure out if we want it to be used on elite clues, which is probably the best shout, or if we want a Ring of Wealth imbued. If we get an imbued one, if we want it to keep going with the elite clues, like we can do the guys off task, the bosses off task, off, just, you know, for fun. Okay, I'm sensing a very Slayer heavy kind of task here. Slayer heavy clue scroll. This one's a DJR, I believe. We're gonna shred it up. We're gonna cut it up. We're moving quick. We're moving quick. We need a Slayer helm to get past these guys, but that's the, I think, the closest Anku. Can always do these in the wilderness. No though. No though. Slide on by. Neat. Just trying to get through it as quickly as possible. I got other things we gotta do. But we can't leave this on the ground if we're gonna be at revs. I feel like that's irresponsible. I don't know, maybe it's not. I just don't want it to disappear. The chances of it disappearing are obviously highest when we're leaving it on the ground for any period of time. This one's not bad. This one has a lot of words because it tells you how to get there, but it's really not bad as far as getting there. Just go to Lithgren, run upstairs, you're done. Clearly a Rune Dragon bot. And we really need a dex. That would really help out with everything. And we wait. Fly through this, wait. Fly through the next thing, wait. Did not get PK'd at all yesterday at RTO. Not for lack of trying. There were definitely people out there. Oh, that's cool. It's the same place we've already been. There were definitely people out there. And not that we made a ton of money. We're at 4 mil in 100 kills. really best things that we got though were the D'hide. As far as money, D'hide was handy for an iron. I guess the chaos runes there drop more abundantly, which I don't know why I didn't know that. I didn't realize, but we definitely got more chaos runes than we have at the other wilderness bosses. A dragon pickaxe was neat. Not useful, but neat. Thank you. We're going, we're going. Oh wait. Was that today? Was that today's chat? Oh, the chats are mushing together. That's very strange. Hi, Patrick. It looks like Patrick's chatting. That is really weird. It's like took yesterday's and started to bleed them into today. That's strange. Yeah. That's weird. Looks weird from this side anyway. We'll get there. We got the gem, so all we're short now is just we're not even dry at that boss, to be honest. We're only dry at Calvarion, so all we need now, not even dry, I'm not going to complain, I'm just saying, what we need is the hilt, whatever it is, the guard, I don't know what it is, Woodwaker piece number 3. The hilt, yeah. The gym did not take very many, we're at 745, you're talking, oh, the dex, yeah, go get it then. Just go swing on by the decks. Stupid dexless Iron Man. What do we have to equip? The helmet? There you go, give me that clue. Give me the stuff back. We'll get it. We'll get the dex. I was checking earlier to see who's online, who runs raids, who's online. There's one person that, well, Cubic, but he hasn't been running raids lately. Also, Cubic lives in Australia, so it's a little frustrating sometimes to coordinate, because then I've got to go from East Coast to West Coast. I'm not trying to pet hunt. I'm trying to get the Voidwaker, but I wouldn't mind getting the bear. I say I'm pet hunting, that way if it happens, it's like, yay, but if it's a Voidwaker, it's like, oh no, happy accident. Okay, moving on. I didn't finish Calvarion's pet. We'll get back there eventually. I'm just a little tired. I'd rather do dex work. I'm just really not sure how. I'm not sure if I want to settle into a bunch of solos, like learn the 4.0. Ugh. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was driving to the gym. I was like, well, at this point in the account, we're getting up early enough, and like when we get up to play, it's so early that it's either we need to get comfortable raiding with the Europeans, or this is true. This is true. Well, I guess it's not really. It depends if you get spooned. We weren't pet hunting at Spindle yesterday, but we were green logging because we were going for that stupid gym. So we got spooned hella pets. There we go. 2 down, 1 to go. I don't know, I'm not trying to do any pet hunting before we get a dex. It would be nice if we got a dex instead of 3 arcanes. You know, I'm doing the best I can here, but the Lord giveth arcanes and the Lord taketh away dex. But if you need an arcane, you let me know. You let me know. Cut a U-log. Okay. Olm before dex. Right. We'll just get the Olm pet on another arcane. Just stack up arcanes and all the odds and ends things. Get the dust. Start running challenge modes and get the dust on an arcane. Just arcanes for life. Screw dex. No one likes dex anyway. I'm gonna get through this on eagle eye. I have the eyes of an eagle. I'm not dexterous, but I got eagle eyes. Coliseum cake. But a dex for the Inferno? Absolutely not. What's up? Deleted vape? Depleted vape. My bad. Not deleted, depleted. And there's our wood cutting XP for the week. Trollheim Mountain. Trollheim Mountain. That's a weird one. I wish that was in the POH. I think that's funny. I would love to be one of those people. I'd love to be running enough challenge chambers to be Spoon on Dust. Ooh, hello, Eclectic. No. I guess I don't need to tote around the pickaxe and all this stuff. I'm just being a little extreme right now. Trying to be efficient. And the efficiency is slowing us down, boys. It's slowing us down. What? Standard. Goodness gracious. They mentioned in the blog recently that they might be updating the POH portal to have more teleports, or the teleports that people really want. So hopefully we won't be having to switch books like this. I think this is so silly. Trollheim's not that useful. Like here, not that useful. Maybe it used to be when you were running to God Wars, but now they've got the hilt that puts you super close. So now it's just kind of inconvenient to get there. I'd love to get a T-bow before a Dex. That's the dream. Mountain camp again. If we could finally get an upgrade to range, not Dex, just T-bow, and then Dex to follow. Obviously, we don't want to linger on a T-bow for too long, but it would be nice. It'd be funny. We do it for the comedic effect, not for the gameplay, just for the lulz, just for the neat feeling and the smile it gives me. To show up somewhere and throw on my T-bow and in parentheses just say, don't ask me to pray rigor. Don't ask me to pray a dexterous prayer. I can't. I don't know any dexterous prayers. Any prayers of dexterity? Jump the hill. My goodness, you slow boy. Maybe we'll settle into raids before we go for the mace. The mace is on the to-do list for the year. I kind of figured that this year I'd get so tired of raiding because of TOA that I could do all these other things and not have to worry about picking up another raid. And now, I mean, frankly, got most of it done. Corp Unique is kind of annoying. Bone Crusher Necklace is just me saying, keep doing Slayer. I'm not going to get a Bone Crusher Necklace without doing more Hydra. But Hydra doesn't need to be done on stream. Slayer generally not getting done on stream. Unless there's something interesting. Like the Rev thing. There's some potential there. Because DKs aren't terrible either. And no. Inside Cam Torum's pub. This is one of my least favorite clues because it's just really a strange one to get to. So we've got to go to the hunter areas. Wait, what did I just do? Went to the farming guild? Oh. Hunter areas. The hunter guild. And we run over here. I think you can get the moths to get to the perilous moons a lot faster, but as an Iron Man you have to mine them, and I tried mining them. It is so annoying. It's so slow. It's based, I think it's based on your mining level too, which means it shouldn't be so slow, but it is so slow. Then you run in here. Then you run all the way up here. It's way up here. Way down there. This clue is what compelled me to do the Perilous Moons quest. Soon some cinnamon life. Ooh, that would be nice. We went to the store the other day and we're looking at cinnamon life, and we were contemplating buying it, and then I settled on buying the waffle cereal instead. I forget what it's called. Waffle cereal by Eggo. Okay. Yeah. No, wait, it's not the one by Eggo. It's by Post, I think. I don't know. But it's little waffles. It's delicious. I just felt like it was cinnamony and like savory enough as a cereal that I didn't need cinnamon life. I had waffles. Ooh, I don't need those. I just need one, thanks. To the desert. Go ahead and slap this thing just so we can keep moving. Hopefully this is the last one. It shouldn't be much more than this. It's either this or I think the next one maybe? Where are you? There you are. Well, that's why everyone eats life. Yesterday, my lady wanted Taco Bell, and I was like, well, it will hopefully get things moving, you know, because it's Taco Bell and the whole pregnancy thing, so. Would be nice if it moved things along. She didn't find that to be as amusing as I did, but Taco Bell's good for it. Let's put our 2 Voidwaker pieces together. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to we're going to continue on our Rev task. 150 rune arrows. Black D-hide. One of these, one of those. Boots. A pair of get the helmet. Backpack, that's what I'm missing. I was like, there's something in the range tab I have not collected. What? Who is doing that? Taco Bell is doing aluminum cups? I have no idea of what you're speaking. Oh, interesting. Stainless steel cups. They're nostalgic stainless steel cups. I don't see any pictures. Uh oh, there they are. That is interesting. Wow, look at that. They do look kind of cool. I don't know that I want one, but they do look kind of cool. Give me the skull. Let me die. So we used a bunch of ice sacks yesterday. So I'd love to get new ice sacks. What else? That's pretty much all we used yesterday. I can't think of any other resources really tapped too heavily. It's pretty much just the ice sacks. Take an energy potion just to be safe. What else do we need here? Revenant teleport, obviously. That should be it. We're gonna check the bracelet before we go, but I've only been playing on PC, so oop, that's remove, not check. Great. Oh, duh, POH tellies. We gotta run this little loop that we run on. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be back in like a minute, and then we're gonna go. I might hop worlds. I don't know. You never know. Be right back. They're doing both the steel ones and plastic ones. You'll just order a medium-sized drink. Really, nothing about the app. Oh, so is it steel for the app? Is that how that works? Is it everyone who orders a medium drink through the app? Seems like a lot of people. Yeah, I'm just gonna report you as botting. We'll see what happens. So if you order, I'm not gonna read the full article here. Added arrows. That is such a suspicious looking account. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. My girl and I sing that to our dog all the time if it's being suspicious. She's sniffing around the yard, looking suspiciously at stuff. Wall supplies last, but it's just whoever. Like you can just get that. It's not like you have to order something or so a value of $50 or something. It's just like whoever orders. Just a first come, first serve. I don't know. That seems like not terribly stupid thing to have. It's kind of a neat cup. I don't know. I use a giant, what is it, Nalgene water bottle, so I would never use a cup like that, but it's still kind of a cool looking cup. And if you need a, I don't know, work cup, if it, I don't know what the lid is like on it. I guess that would, well, that's, I mean, there are worse reasons to eat a combo meal. Sadness, overwhelming lethargy. Those are worse reasons to eat a medium-sized meal from Taco Bell. The unending sinkhole that is adult life. There are worse reasons. That's all I'm saying. There are worse reasons. What if you need fancy? Well, you'd only have one. But imagine if you just had one, and you could assert dominance if your friends came over. You could whip out your fancy cup. Crack that bad boy open. You could also get one metal one and a bunch of plastic ones. And then your friends could use the plastic ones if they come over, and you'd have your fancy metal one. Again, asserting dominance. Here you guys go. I got you the fancy cups. And then boom, they're like, oh, appreciative. But then you pull out the fancy cup, the real fancy cup. It was a scam the whole time. Unfortunately, first, that implies you have to make friends. And for me, I don't know the last time people came over. So I'd have to send people pictures of my fancy cup and say, you guys should come over. I got the good cups out. We are settled in, aren't we? We are settled in. This is not on the to-do list. This is arguably actively slowing down our to-do list progress, but that's okay. You'd come over? Well, I wouldn't give you, I'd give you plastic at best. You're not getting metal. Sorry. If I have to eat through a whole computer, I just want to play video games. I just want to come over and play RuneScape on your computer. Do you have games on your phone? Just show up. Oh, nope. That's Doc Dorsey there. Nope. I will hit the gas pedal, so help me God. Go bother the other people that might be botting on the other world. Don't bother me. I'm clearly a human being. Just trying to have a good time. Ooh. Pew, 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 pew. We're only going to do 30 of these at most, I think is what I said yesterday. But today it's different. No, I think we'll only do 30. At 30, we get this done tomorrow. Usually Sundays and Mondays are about the same. Unless it's real dead. So far, it's not bad. Shout out to those bracelet drops, dude. I've torn up so much Ethereum trying to get the Callisto piece, the RTO piece of the Void Waker. Those little bracelets are going to be so helpful getting our crossbow recharged. I've gone through at least 1,000 charges in the last 24 hours. It's been absolutely ridiculous. And that's not a pet hunt. That's just for getting that done. Pet hunt will probably take so many more. I was genuinely thinking about getting the Master Combat achievements done just for the Gommel's Penny to use with crossbow. So it saves 5% of the charges. Like, that would be something, you know? Anything to offset the terrible expense. I guess Revenants probably are going to go on long enough that we will get enough Ethereum. Given how terrible the drop rates are here, we'll probably get enough drops to pay for getting the pets done. We could always use the bludgeon as well. We don't have to use the Vigoras. Wow, 3 bracelets in this trip so far. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It's a little hotter out here than I like to see. Oh. That's right. I'm supposed to live. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stunning. Music gone. Just absolutely. Can't be bothered to play over world hopping. If you're world hopping, you're not getting to listen to any music whatsoever. You're done. Honestly, if we get another bracelet, I might just go bank. Because 1,000 extra charges in our bow seems pretty baller. Slide up, slide over. Wave forward, slide up again. That's actually sliding down. That's south. North is down. South is up. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that's good coffee. I'm digging that. It's a little spicy. I see the big message already. I just can't read because death is imminent. Runite bars. Wow. That deal of that silence. We gotta go to the Talking Forest song. Please? Beautiful. Is it worth it to break down Venator shards into dust? To the essences that it breaks down into? Like, is it... I don't know if it's enough essence to pay for it. It probably is a huge loss of money because the Venator shards are so useful. I think you could just mine the essence. I just want to have more essence. I want to be able to use the Venator shard to kill jellies and stuff. Just want to go pwang over and over and over and over and over and over. Grind up some hard clues. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually got to read your message. That's kind of cool. What was the collection? Like, what kind of games were they? It's not so cool if it's just Atari. If it's like Donkey Kong on Atari. Or if it's like Pong. If it's tanks. Let me come over and play tanks. Borrow tanks. I guess it'd be kind of cool if they're like old PC games. At 7 years old, I got to borrow Doom. Hey, stop it. That is pretty cool. Most Nintendo 64 games would fall in the category pretty cool. Just having the experience of having played them is pretty neat. Got to borrow James Pont. He had a Dreamcast. Nobody's perfect. That's sad. And he loved it. And he didn't use it. It was a little ahead of its time. Sounds like a genuine gamer, though. Only real gamers bought the Dreamcast. The potential to play online. Was it Phantasy Star Online or whatever it was? All of those games that would go on to be more infamous than famous. Highly rated but poorly purchased games. Not commercial successes, but definitely critical darlings. Sega Dreamcast. Home of 3D graphics and failure. And down. I would say my favorite Nintendo... Well, I don't have a favorite. It depends on the day. Lately, my favorite Nintendo 64 game has been Tony Hawk. The second Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I don't know why. The Tony Hawk's 3 felt like it was better, but it just wasn't the magic of 2. 1, it's like Assassin's Creed. Or Brotherhood and Revelations. Is it Revelations? That sounds right. Are better than Assassin's Creed 2. But 2 is where it really just nails down all of the things that were a little wonky in 1 and improves. That's how I feel about Tony Hawk's. The sequel. It's got sequel syndrome. Sequels in video games, always better. Always. Well, I can't think of any that are worse, but I don't, we'll say always. Sequels in movies, always worse. Always. Wolverine, the first Wolverine, not great. The second Wolverine movie, even worse. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dum, 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 dum. Nice. Did you get the tip? No, I did not. I still have a Nintendo 64 and I still have the games on Nintendo 64. So if I want to play them, I'll just go back and play them. I'm not the biggest fan of remakes like that. Something's lost about not smashing the C buttons when I want to do my moves. Not pressing up and back and forward real quick if I want to try to do a little nose, little tail, I forget what it's called. It's not a grind. A grind is on a rail. What is that? Wow. It's been a long time. I don't really talk skateboard culture much with people anymore. Oh well. It's gonna come smashing back into my brain. It's not a nose grind. A nose grind's when you're on the bar, and a tail grind. Right? The point was, the magic of playing on the controller is half the fun. That is what that controller is for me. We were a big Tony Hawk's people. My cousin, who kind of introduced us to a lot of Nintendo 64 games, was big into sports like BMX and like those the sports of the time that were like more aggressive, not like violent, but like really intense, high octane X Games kind of. So Motocross Madness, big fan. Excitebike 64, that was one he was just the biggest fan of. You could just play that for years. And then Tony Hawk. I don't know. The trick where it's on Tony Hawk, you push forward and back really quick on the controls to do it. But it's where you just have the nose or the tail of the skateboard like up as you're just riding around. It's just used on the game to keep points moving because it's a trick. A manual. There we go. Wait, it's not a manual, is it? I thought it was a nose or a tail. It's not a grind. Is it a nose manual? A tail manual? It might be a manual. That sounds right. I know there is a manual. That sounds right. We'll go with manual. I never could figure out how to ollie in real life. It drove me absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I felt like it was so simple, and every book I would read and every, because at that point in time we didn't have the internet like we do now, so it wasn't like you were watching guides. You were just reading books or magazines or whatever you could get to instruct you. They were always just like, yeah, you just push down here and jump there and move that. And it was like, I don't get it. My feet don't do it. Nose manual and manual. Okay. I just could never make my feet do the right stuff with my board. A little kid with a skateboard and a dream. Just a dream to ollie. I'm just gonna use up all the special. Who cares? Let's do it. You were sponsored. Have we talked about this? I feel like we talked about this because you're sponsored by our local skate shop or something. It wasn't the craziest thing, but you made it. You felt like it was the craziest thing. Yeah, I think like we talked about this. You at the lunch table with all your cool swag, handing it out to the other kids. Come down to Dave's Skateboards. Buy a skateboard from Dave and tell him Zordy sent you. Man, I used to be all about it. We had just this giant driveway growing up. It was like, it's a driveway and it came down into like our parking area at our house. And I would just spend hours up there riding the driveway, which to be fair, riding up an uphill driveway, up and down an uphill driveway, not the best for learning anything because your skateboard just kind of gets away from you, but not terrible. I just would spend so much time. My sister was bigger into rollerblading, so we do that a lot together. Oh, I would have watched the hell out of them. I absolutely needed trick tip videos. What about Huey Codal, Zord, or Cubic? What do you need? What about him? Just shows up. Boss. Boss. What? What do you want? Are you trying to summon us? Are you trying to get people? Why am I taking all these potions? What am I doing? This is Cubic's attempt to make friends. Oh, did you? It doesn't show up here. Brother, I was saying yesterday that I wanted to do Huey Codal with you, and you did not show up. I was trying to manifest you. So. Oh, well then we're not doing it. I'll do it happily if you want to do it. Not now, but some point soon. I want to finish the rev task while it's quiet in the morning. But I really do want to... Oh, crap. I forgot my thing. I really do want to do Huey Codal with you. Or with anyone, but I just really want to start on Huey Codal. There's, what, 2 or 3 collection logs over there that have got to be pretty easy to get at this point. It's just the leather, And the wand and the pet. That's what we need. And I feel like if I go back, I'm going to get the leather because I got spooned on the tome and pages. And combat achievements. That's the other thing we need, combat achievements. I suppose we could take more than one Revenant teleport whenever we go out there, but why do that? Why risk it for the biscuit? What are you skilling, Cubic? What are you working on? What's going on over there on the GIM? What the hell are you doing? Herb Law. Ooh. Herb Blah Blah. He's mastering mixology. He's making a potion. What a smart guy. I was looking at that yesterday. Oof. Gross. I was looking at the Mastery Mixology yesterday. I think we did this on stream, but somebody was asking about getting an anti-fire potion, and the anti-fire potions come from the second tier of the Mastery Mixology rewards, which is wild. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's all alone in the time of need. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Sorry. Cubic might have no idea what that is. Anyway, moving on. We were looking at Master Mixology, and it gives you anti-fire potions if you buy the second tier of potions, which I feel like changes up the Iron Man moves pretty thoroughly. Anti-fires are hard to get on Iron Man, or historically have been, and just having them available from Master Mixology, you can get them from, you know, really not that many points. That seems wild. Zordy out here with the cake reference. Out here being an opera singer. That's another cake reference if you actually listen to the whole album and not just the 2 songs that everybody listens to. Zordy out here in his short skirt and long jacket. Then it's real quiet for a few. Big cake fan, low-key. Oop. Oop. Oop, low-key. Oop. Oop. You didn't know, but now you know. There was one time I really wanted to listen to Cake when I was just right when my girl and I started dating. We were going through music. The way we started was after we met, I was trying to kind of get to know her, and I sent her, I actually did own it as well. It wasn't, I think I owned the CD, the actual physical CD. But we sent each other music, and I was over there one time hanging out, and I put that on because I just really had that itch that only cake can scratch. Just like in real life, you know, sometimes cake is just too delicious. So I put on that, and she was like, oh, I really like cake. And I was like, oh, you like the cake? This is good. This is good, because you're going to have to listen to it for years. Hold on. I gotta get out of here. She says she's very uncomfortable, so I might have to go check on her. Hold on. Yeah, she's the cramps. I'm gonna go check on her. Yeah, it might be. I'm gonna go check. So I'll be right back. Hello. I've returned. So, you know, out of an abundance of caution, I think we're going to be done with the stream. Ooh. She doesn't know. She's feeling real crampy and weird. So, we're just going to play it like it's real. Hope to God it is. So if it's not, you got to go back to the doctor tomorrow. So we're just going to play it like it is. So I'm going to go. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. Or the YouTube chat, follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. I might piddle around online a bit. Fingers crossed. Yep. She's going to be timing. She's going to get stuff ready. I got a bag and everything. So I'm just going to throw some extra stuff in there because we took it the other day when we went to the doctor and nothing happened. So I just got to refresh it a bit and then be good. But it'll be better to be off stream, you know, in case we got to run out the door or walk quickly, whatever. But I'll be back tomorrow. Probably. Maybe. Probably not at this point. Hopefully one day, not back. But either way, be back soon. If not tomorrow, probably next week. So, Zordy, Cubic, Patrick, anyone else who swung through. I'll see you guys before long, and hopefully this will be a good weekend. But hope you guys have fun on the game. Have fun on your weekend. See you soon. Bye-bye. Kisses.